145 provides you with the opportunity to upload educational or informational materials such as rotation objectives, lecture notes, and links to documents, slide presentations, or even online meeting rooms. These resources are added to 145 as handouts or links. Learners and faculty can access them directly and download them from within their e-dossier, eliminating the need to provide hard copies. There are 3 ways to add handouts and links to 145: from curriculum events, from academic half-day sessions, or from setup, handouts, and links, where they can be attached to a program, a site, or to specific rotations. This video is going to go over the latter option. Please see the links below this video to access support resources related to adding handouts and links to curriculum or academic half-day events. To access the Handouts and Links page, click on Setup in the top menu bar, and then click on Handouts and Links in the left sidebar. Once you know where you want to attach the handout and link, click the corresponding tab on the Handouts and Links page, Program, Site, or Rotation. To add a handout or link, click Add Object. Give the object a short name that describes the handout or link. The name becomes a clickable link, and it would be best to choose a name that makes it clear what the file or link is for those that have access. You can either enter the URL, this is usually a link to a document that lives in your document management system, or a link to an online meeting room like Zoom or WebEx or GoToMeeting, or you can upload a file directly from your computer by clicking Browse, locating the file to upload, and following the steps to upload. The rest of the fields to complete are optional. You can add a type and format by expanding the drop-down menu and choosing the appropriate option. You can add a published note with the handout. For example, you can indicate that the handout or link should be read before the first day of a rotation. You can click Restrict Access to enable the date fields to indicate when the handout or link should be available. And you can add a private note that only administrators will see. Once you've completed all the details, review your information and click Save. Once you have added the handout and link, it's important to note when learners and faculty will gain and lose access. Students and residents will gain access to handouts and links added to the program starting from 30 days before their start date in your program, which is typically 30 days before the start of the academic year, depending on the date they were added to the Rolodex. Access to handouts and links added to the rotation or site are made available to those learners who have been scheduled into the rotation and/or site. Learners will lose access to program, rotation, or site-based handouts and links after they are removed from the Rolodex or schedules or at the end of the academic year. Learners who are not on your Rolodex but have received a form from your program will also have access to the handouts and links until 4 months after the form was sent. After 4 months has passed, they will no longer have access to the handout or link. Faculty members gain access once they're added to the Rolodex in the program, or if they've been either an evaluator or a distributor in the program. They will lose access to the handouts and links if they are removed from the Rolodex, but have never completed or distributed an evaluation form and are currently not a distributor. Distributors never lose access to handouts and links. Admins gain access if they have admin access to the program, even as a basic admin without permissions, or if they have been an evaluator or a distributor, and they will never lose access to those handouts and links. If you have our rotation heads feature set up, those flagged as rotation heads will see the handouts and links in the rotation e-dossier, but not in their own e-dossier. Once the handout and link has been added to 145, learners and faculty can access them from multiple places in their e-dossier. The Handouts and Links page, this is organized by group or program. It tells you how many there are, and you can click the group name to expand and show the handouts and links associated with that group. They can also access them from their My Calendar page. If they are in a rotation or have an academic session, you can click on the event in the calendar, and from the pop-up, you can click the link to the handout or link. Not pictured here is a curriculum event, but it's similar to an academic session event, and will have a direct link to the handout or link as well. They can also access them via their My Rotations page, which directly links to the handout or link from the list of rotations.